Hello, boys and girls. Today we're going to have a very silly story. You're going to need your imagination. You got your imagination on this morning? This is called No Place Like Home. And this is by Dom DeLuce. No place like home. Everything at the farm was going beautifully when Mama Mouse got a birdogram, a message from the sky. Oh my, said Mama Mouse. Let's scoot this a little bit so we can see all of the pictures. Our cousins from San Francisco are coming to visit us. Her children, Tommy and Tammy, love the outdoors and were swimming in the swimming pool. This says it's a sardines can. It's not very big, is it? But mice aren't very big. Before you could say cheese, both Tommy and Tammy jumped up and said, "Look, they're here! Our cousins from San Francisco! They're here!" Do you get to see your cousins? "Thank you," said Cousin Pete. "Come up, come in," said Papa Mouse as they climbed up the comb ladder and into the hollow cinder blocks they called home. Excitement was everywhere as cousins Pete and Polly Mouse and their children, Matt and Molly, arrived. "Welcome to our humble abode," smiled Mama Mouse. "Our long trip has made us very hungry," said Pete. "Good," said Mamma Mouse as she loosened kernels of corn from the cob with the wheat stalk. "Dinner is served." Each mouse got his own kernel to dip into the sewing thimble full of butter. Matt and Molly took lots. "Well," said shocked Polly, "I never." "Oh, I bet you have," laughed Papa Mouse. After dinner, the children enjoyed fresh raspberries right off the bush. "Oh, good heavens, look! They're covered with raspberry juice," said the distressed Polly. "Oh, let 'em be. They're having fun like we did when we were young," said Papa Mouse. "Oh, cousins," moaned Polly, "how can you live like this? Life on the farm is so hard. You're missing the finer things of life. You should come and live with us in San Francisco." "Oh my, can we?" said red-mouthed Tommy and Tammy. "We love our San Francisco cousins, and I've never been there," said the enthusiastic Mamma Mouse as she wiped raspberry juice. Papa Mouse nodded. "Yes." The children cheered. "Hooray!" With all the excitement, the mice slept very well. The next day, they got up at the crack of dawn to see a beautiful sunrise. Mamma Mouse asked Mrs. Chicken for an egg and Mrs. Cow for milk. Just then, Sam Squirrel stopped by and invited everyone for a ride on his tail. Papa Mouse thought he was a great idea, and before you could say cheddar cheese, the mice leaped on Sam's bushy tail. Oh, the squeals of joy as he bounced over hill and dale. Thank goodness squirrels have bushy tails. The mice had something to grab onto. Riding Sam's tail was like being on a fun ride at Disneyland. The trip was so much fun. Everyone sang songs all the way. 88 Mouse Harmony. Glorious. So there were 8 of them singing. When they arrived, Polly led them all into the basement. After you, said Pete, as they all piled into a large contraption. What is this? Asked Mama. An elevator, said Pete. It's going to take us up to our penthouse apartment. So penthouse is usually at the very top and like really nice. Suddenly, it started moving. Moved up, 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 and finally stopped at the penthouse. Oh my, said Mama. Just as smooth as can be. Everybody off. So everybody got off, and they made their way into the penthouse. Welcome to our home, said Polly. How about a refreshing bubble bath? How posh, said Mama. Wowee, said Tommy and Tammy. Wow, look at that. That's imported Swiss cheese, crepe Suettes, real whipped cream, and of course, Russian caviar, said Pete. Wowee, we're eating good now, shouted Tammy as she tasted the caviar. Oh, phew! Phew, Tammy said, spitting it out. Ha ha, no one likes caviar the first time, laughed Polly. You have to acquire a taste, don't you know? And these? Asked Tommy. Those are chocolate-covered strawberries, gloated Polly. Enjoy. Well, I never, said Mama. Bet you have, quipped Pete. Papa laughed out loud. All the mice squealed with delight. They were having a feast, weren't they? Wonder what's going to happen. You ready? Suddenly, a giant Angora cat appeared from nowhere. Run, said Pete. Make haste, yelled Polly. A giant cat hissed and growled. Oh, Mama, said Papa. Holy Swiss cheese, screamed the kids. Snarl, said the giant cat. Oh, dear, said Mama. Let's get out of here, yelled Tommy and Tammy. Yikes, look at those claws. The excited cat pounced, hitting the tray. In horrors, up it sprang, sending mice flying through the air. What a sight! They looked like those flying acrobats from the circus. Landing on the drapes, the mice clung on for dear life. The giant cat was after them in hot pursuit. That means he was really fast. Shredding the drapes as she climbed closer to the frightened mice, who looked down in horror. Tommy yelled, "Papa, I'm not having a good time. I want to go home." "Me too," said Papa. "Oh," cried Mama, "jeepers creepers." Trembling with fear at the top of the drapes, the mice were trying to catch their breath. "My goodness," said Mama, "that's the biggest cat I ever saw." "Ow," said Tommy, bending over. "What is it?" said Mama. "My tummy hurts," moaned Tommy. "No wonder with all that rich food," said Mama, as she rubbed his tummy. And they're right here. Then, as if by magic, the lady of the house appeared, swinging a large broom. She shouted, "Cleopatra, you naughty cat! My new drapes ruined. Go on, Cleto, scat!" And scat she did. "Well, good riddance." That means bye-bye. The relieved mice crawled down from the drapes. Papa said, "I think we've had enough of this place. Let's go home." Mama said, "Okie dokie." Mama, Papa, Tommy, and Tammy were so happy to see their home, sweet home. That night, enjoying their simple country life, everyone agreed there's no place like home. The end. What a fun story, huh? Lots of imagination, amazing illustrations. I hope you enjoyed that. I will see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.